Hey, bud. What's up, John? Dallas? So, Dallas, you want that final spot? Justin is here. Very nice. I know I was told not to come back, but did I say not to come back? I thought I was just being mean. I didn't think I said don't come back in. You like final sports? J.E. Crab? Biggie? I don't know what finals. Oh, you like final spots. I think it's final sports. Yeah, you can have it, Dallas. I offered it to you first. I didn't want you to take it just to fill a spot if you thought I needed one filled. Shame. Dragon fan Tim, it's nice to finally see you. Actually, I have this. I have a Skybox. I got a bunch of crap, but I have this Junk Wax basketball. Kelly, Biggie. I have a Mo card that blew my mind. It may blow your mind. I'd like to see it. Jay, grab host. Cody. I got 3 movies to pick from. I have Godzilla vs. Megalon, which is Kelly's favorite movie of all time. I have Cheerleader Camp, which is one of my favorite covers of all time. I'll probably get in trouble if I play this. It is 91, 92. It's I don't even know. Like this, the aesthetic of this card is a 1991, 1992 after school special on Sunday mornings, where guys would rap to kids, not rap like lyrically, but let's rap about teen sex or something like that. That's what these cards remind me of. And finally, I have The Vagrant, which is a super underrated Bill Paxton movie. Can you play Discovery by Rush? I don't think I know that song. The Kemp Rookie, that was in the last one too, right? Pink Floyd. I had a pretty good day, truth be told. No Dave Justice in my life today, which is always a good thing. So which movie? The Vagrant with Bill Paxton, Cheerleader Camp, which will get me banned, and Godzilla vs. Megalon, which is Kelly's favorite movie. No Jaw Street tonight. 2 for Godzilla. 3 for Godzilla. If you want to play a game, Paxton or Pullman, that sounds like the most difficult game ever invented, but I would like to play it. That's it. That's all the one. I don't know any Pearl Jam. Scanner Darkly with, is Keanu Reeves in that, or what's his name? Some Alex Jones was in it, right? Is it Richard Linklater? I don't know the StarCraft version of which song. Man in the Box. I probably know just the opening. By the way, this sick shirt, this Calm Player shirt. If anybody wants one, let me know. And the girl who made it's in here too, somewhere hiding out. There she is, Kelly. That's it. There's a cat. I've tried to make a little hole for him in that chair so he leaves me alone. He's scaring himself right now. All right, let's break something. Let's do this. I'm not going to check any data. I'm sure everything's good. So, post the link in music. It's the cover of Metallica one. All right, Godzilla versus Megalon. This is a Good Times tape. The quality is going to be extremely poor. So this is weird. I found this today at Walmart. This is Kelly. This was at the Walmart on 138. Yeah, 2015 tops, which is kind of weird to see sitting there. I also had this, which I haven't played yet, Oceans of Fire, with Lyle Alzado, Billy D. Williams, and one of the Carradines. That's a Carradine that died doing some funky stuff to himself, right? In the closet in like Philippines. Cody, Walmart's like pretty universally backwards, I think. All right, so do this. So I got this stuff like I got last time. This Chris Sabos. You don't watch VHS anymore? What do you mean, why me? We can watch it. Here. It's VHS right there. I remember going to Walmarts in New Mexico and North Carolina, and people were just chilling there all night like it was a party. Cody, you got time, man. It's early for me. I don't know. Righteous Redneck, what's up? Are we playing that game or not, Chris? Oh, Jesus. I also have this guy here. Does anybody know what this is? He's just gonna hang out and like peek, make sure everything's kosher. Yeah, well, I mean, it is hard to go back. It's not a Furby. It's much worse than a Furby. It's terrifying. Not a Nuki. I wish. It talks too. Jonathan, this is we're gonna switch this into a Dream Big production stream right now. It's a booba. You don't know what a booba is? It's a kid show. It's like a weirder version of Teletubbies. And when my youngest nephew was little, I'd show him booba. And he showed up with us at the house one day and threw it at me and scared me with it. Okay, enough of that. The mantle is in the back. I'll get that after. I want to get this going. You won't be able to say no children on the phone. Look, I thought he was like an art project dude. And I went to his channel the other night. I subscribed to it because Eric was so high up. He was like pimping his channel out. He said John Jabs loved it. I can't, it's there. I see some tiny writing, but I can't read it very well. Is that, what does that say? My period? I can't read it. Period. No. Okay. So these are still pretty tight. What's up, Dan? Oh, what the hell's up with this box? Jeez. Count the packs. 36 packs. These are, I love the way these packs look, by the way. I'm gonna have to fix the lighting here. 3, 5, 7, 8, 9. So Jonathan, this is your stack. $5 plus something. I thought yours was had a divisional break. And Dan, what are you gonna do with those cards I sent you? Those lady cards, those dames. First shirt, how about rip up the old and make it say junk wax? Talk to Kelly, not me. She's the. I think it's a great idea. Let's make it happen. Jay, I have to watch you. I have to watch Shane. I saw that the video. I just haven't. I took a nap and I way overslept, and I plan when this is done. I'm gonna have to catch up on like 6 or 7 different videos I saw today. 2 streams dedicated to Dave. What the hell? Why would you waste your time doing that on me? So Jonathan H. These are yours. Dave is. I love my naps. Naps are good for you. All right, Biggie. Frank's Card Corner. So I love these cards. I know that they're, quintessential junk wax, but I still think they're cool. So Kendall Gill, you're gonna have to tell me who's good and who's not. I know Kendall Gill. Old and Paulie Nice. I see him showing up a lot. Mark Price, I remember him. Just so we're clear now, are any Jazz cards going to Dan from anybody? I don't know how to say his name. Sarunas Miakalis. Look at these dudes. GQ, Dominic Wilkins, and Kevin Willis. Lionel Simmons. All your Jazz will go to Dan. Okay. Speaking of Jazz, this is Tony Brown. Grant Long. Ron Sikali or Sikali? I don't know. Rod Strickland. Ken Bannister. Charles Barkley, All-Star, and the Jeff Malone. Isn't there, I think there's like a really valuable David Robinson in this, isn't there? Or there's some card in this set that I thought was valuable. Seek Lee. Thank you, Dragon Tape. That GQ card was cool. Wood Abraham. Thanks for coming in, man. Kemp rookie. Okay. Got a Darrell Walker. Stats card. Stacey King. Michael Ansley. Anthony Bonner. Wayman Tisdale. Kelly Tripucka. Or Tripucka. I like Tripucka better. Kevin Edwards. Another Kendall Gill rookie. All-Star team. Armin Gilliam. William Bedford. Lloyd Vaught. Brad Doherty. Gary Grant. Tom Hammond. He looks like Cary Grant. So you can understand my mistake. Tom Hammond and David Robinson, Hakeem Olajuwon, 90-91. What was My Brother and Me? Was that like a Nickelodeon sitcom? I remember an episode where the dad made a nice sub with a root beer. And I think I do remember the episode that you're talking about. Only the Jordan set is valued. What set then came out around this time that had a really expensive David Robinson? Man, these cards are tough to open. Hey, Win. I don't want to revert to Dayglow shoelaces you could get on the back. That's cool. Hey, DJ. Yeah, but it wasn't a rookie, though. I thought it was like a set of need scissors to open this thing up. I don't want to ruin the card. I thought it was like part of a set. A mini insert set, like a Robinson, like in the Air Force and stuff. I don't know. I'm probably way wrong. Mutombo rookie and Larry Johnson. My God, he's a tough. There we go. All right. Kennard Winchester. That's, what is this? Basketball Centennial, 1891 to 1991. Tim McCormick. Tolbert. Get that this way. J.R. Reed. Chris Mullen. Brendan, what's up, bud? Dwayne Shinsius. Judd. I'm not saying it. I already. So, okay, so there is like the after school thing, stay in school. Eric Floyd, Ron Anderson, Jeff Turner. There's a Dennis Rodman, Billy Thompson, and Anthony Cook. Later, Biggie. Dan Majorel, I don't know. Chucky Brown, Reggie Miller, Ala Abdelandi, Chris Dudley, Michael Adams, Randolph Keys, Mark Bryant, Antoine Carr, John Paxson, Marcus Liberty, Todd Lighty. There's another GQ. Kevin Willis and Dominic Wilkins looking dapper as heck. Tyrone Hill and Gary Payton. Yeah, Reggie Miller, that's one I know. All right, so I see a car in the back, and that's pretty good. Buck Williams, John Sundervold, BJ Armstrong, that thing, Art, Mark Aguirre, Mark West, Scott Dennis Hobson, Bob Thornton, Terry Catledge, and Robertson Base. Oh, Chad, I'm sorry. Am I going to daylight with the stream? Absolutely not. No way. Why, you wanna spend the night with me? Ricky Green, you can just come over, bud. Todd Murphy. There's a Sean Kemp rookie, right? I'll put that aside. Anthony Webb. Mario Ellie. John Paxson. Great moments at NBA Farm. All right, man. I'll put on my cuddle pants. Bill Wennington. Quentin Daly. Michael Smith. And you come to Lowell is Magic Johnson. I'd love to hang out. Sam Mitchell. Ken Norman. Man, this won't focus. Checklist. Bill Lambert and Reggie Theus. What's disgusting? My cuddle pants? What the freak, dude? Yeah, I wish I had hit CJ, even like a hologram or something. You just said you wanted to cuddle. Darnell Valentine, Winston Garland. How many kids did the Rain Man actually have? I have no idea what you're talking about. Who's the Rain Man? Tribe fan. Winston Garland, Trent Tucker, Terry Cummings, Brian Shaw, Larry Smith. What the heck is this? This is like an OG Allen and Ginter, proto Ginter. This is like a post Ginter, proto Ginter. Hey, Reindeer Studios. You may be one of. Oh, so Sean Kemp is Rain Man. How many kids did he have? What are you talking about? Dave Jamerson, Harvey Grant, and Reindeer Studios. I've seen you, and let me tell you, the resemblance to Sean Kemp is uncanny. David Wood, Rex Chapman, especially the big blonde beard. Tate George, Jack Haley, mathematics, and Shrimp Man. 7 children with 6 women. And start PC and Sean Kemp cards. I like the way he travels. Here we go. Somebody I can relate. Somebody actually Mud Dog can relate to. Tyrone Muggsy Bogues. I mean, I know he's a giant compared to Mud Dog, but Mookie Blaylock, Wayne Cooper, Calvin Upshaw, Dominique Wilkins, Mike Minsky, Michael Thompson, Gerald Wilkins, GQ, Cliff Levingston, Checklist, Glenn Rice. He was a big name for, right? Otis Thorpe, too, Willie Anderson, Mark Alari, and behind the scenes NBA All-Star Weekend highlight. I'll tell you right now, behind the scenes at an NBA All-Star Weekend highlight is a lot more damp than that. You'd be slipping in puddles. Just saying. I know people would clearly. My favorite sport is baseball. Yeah. Well, yeah, it is. What's am I supposed to do anyways? Like if anybody's being a dick, just give them a warning. Like everyone here is cool. I don't think I'm gonna get any trolls. Chet's a dick, that's for sure. But he's, he gets a pass. He's got a dick pass. Sherman Douglas, Tim Hardaway, with a kind of, it's not a bad corner. It's just perforated poorly. Ron Harper, Adrian Caldwell, D. Brown, Theodore Edwards, Brad Davis, Gerald Glass, Derek Harper, Ramil Robinson, Kenny Walker, Vlade Divac. I was watching him earlier, the Hall of Fame ceremony. Casey was here and Big D because they both bought in Collectorholic. Chris, am I stable? Said that there was a connection problem. Let me top load this, Sean Kemp. I hope it's stable. Yeah, man, I'm sending you some free cards. So that's your hit, I guess. That's considered a hit, right? Either a Jordan or some notable rookie, Dikembe Mutombo or something. I used to want those Dikembe Mutombo shoes so bad. All right, this is going in Jonathan's pile. Okay, I'll do, since they're not Casey's in here, Dallas. It's my dad. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Popped in the corner, start the future, grab those. Dude, I went into his stream again the other day, like an idiot, and I lost so many subscribers from going in there and doing that crap. Which I don't really care, but that's just a weird thing. Cedric Mullins. What is about Cedric? Gotta leave the dock with his backs. I don't know. Some people just don't care. All right, so this is I'm getting messages I'm getting text messages for Jonathan H. While I'm breaking cards for Jonathan H. I went into that dude Ralph's Trucking growth stream. You go in there and you say hi, and I gained a bunch of subscribers, and then I lost a bunch. I lost all the ones I gained plus some. I have no idea what's up with that. I think Truth Seeker Jason was mentioned something about that happening and why not to go in there. And I did again like a fool because I had him subscribed. And Taco Meat knows what's up. You just gotta grab the host, honk honk, and then you're good. Dallas, these are yours. Brad Lohaus, Terry Teagle, Hakeem Olajuwon, just looking sharp, Jerome Lane, Jason Williams, Terry Davis, Joe Dumar, Danny Manning, Terry Mills, Craig Hodges, Mark Eaton, Byron Scott, Ron Corbin, Alvin Robertson, and Kevin Gamble. Are there multiple Jordans in this? Hey, Bobby. It's nice for you to stop in, make it in. What do you mean, buddy? Jason only pleaded guilty to selling accident shooting death of a limousine. That's weird. Your ghost stories made me scared. The old, well, Brendan, ask if Kelly's still here. She lives near me. She could tell you some creepy places. Dude, of course you can, Shay. Of course. Why me? 39. What's up? I don't believe in ghosts. I told the story. I prefaced it by saying I do not believe in ghosts. Patrick Ewing for Dallas. Otis Smith. Buck Johnson. Checklist. Eddie Johnson. Liddell Eccles. Who's somebody else famous with the last name Eccles? The West Memphis 3 wasn't Damian Eccles? Sam Bowie. Terry Porter. Avery Johnson. Mike Sanders. Michael Jordan. There we go. Finally a Jordan. Well, not finally. We've only been to like 10 packs, but all the Jordans will get sleeved and top loaded. Danny Ainge is pretty good. John Ward. Robert Parrish, pretty good. So Kelly's, I think that your home probably had the mustering grounds near it where we live, which were the local militia would muster because her mother's found cannonballs in her backyard, among other things, I believe. So very historic area. There was a big war right there, the King Philip's War, what they call the Forgotten War. It was, relatively speaking, it was the most bloody, violent war in American history. A whole town near us at the time was killed. Everybody in the town was murdered. And, you know, like I said, relatively speaking, obviously millions, hundreds of thousands of people didn't die, but it happened in the 1600s, but it was vicious and nasty. And King Philip, the guy that who the colonists were fighting, when they killed him, they beheaded him. They put his head on a pike, and it sat in front of the Plymouth, Massachusetts courthouse for like 100 years or something ridiculous like that. Jerome Lane, Will Perdue, Rick Smith, and that's some stuff I would really love to do on this channel. Like go to these places. I just don't know if I have people that really, you know, I know people tune in for the cards and stuff, but Jerry Reynolds. Kevin McHale, pretty good. John Sally, Nate McMillan. Justin, you get some rest. Yesterday I got the card that I'm sending you along with the cards that you got the other night. I hope you like it. I think you will. Sean Elliott, Lance Blanks, Roy Tarpley, Scottie Pippen. Is Scottie Pippen worth top loading? I think so. Darrell Walker and Scott Skiles. Okay, cool. I mean, I know Scottie Pippen is. Justin, yeah. So it's ungraded. If you want to grade it, you go for it. I thought about trying to get it graded first, but I don't know if it's worth it. So Chris Weaver's here. Justin is a great guy. Kurt Rambis. I love Kurt Rambis. I might start PCing Kurt Rambis cards. You guys ever hear of a guy named Dick Rambone? Darrell Griffith. James Worthy. Look at that. Brothers from another mother. Fishing with Phil. Joe. Yeah, we're live. Sidney Green. Brian Oliver. Otis Thorpe. Bill Cartwright. Mark Akers and Kelly. Yes, I hope we find. I know we'll find some cool stuff. I just gotta get over there and do it. Michael Cage, Derek Coleman, Jim Less, Vernell Coles, another Irvin Johnson. Is how long after this did Irvin Johnson announce that he had HIV? Tyrone Bogues and Jared Mustaf. Chris, how's your road trip going? Pippin comes to our kids' parent, requests 30 pink flowers in a vase and 2 unclean sheet with white towels. Interesting. I know that, like, you know, the Van Halen story, they request like so many brown M&Ms or something like that. And I recall reading that it wasn't to be a dick. It was to make sure like people were on their game and everything else. Like if they thought if they get all these M&Ms right, they're going to get everything else right. Oh, I thought you already left, Chris. Chris, I have this. I got that, another one of these with the hope that you'd be around to help, but you got to get up early. Box of 20. I got a Kyle Tucker dual relic. Man, that Justice Sheffield sitting on a 10 is really nice. What the heck is this card? That's a weird one. As long as our list of requests, they can get stranger. Scott Brooks does not look like he could be playing the NBA. Minute Cheeks. What, Cody? And Grant, by the way, thanks for coming in, saying hi, hanging out. Drazen Petrovic, he died, right? Charles Barkley, Turbo Card, Vern Fleming, Alton Lister, Liberty Bell, Stay in School, as if you don't. Liberty Bell, obviously. Vernon Maxwell, Nigel Knight, or Nell Knight, Horace Grant, Mitch Richmond, LaSalle Thompson, Sadale Threat, or Threat, I don't know, Lester Connor. Petrovic passed away, okay. You like that Liberty Bell? Well, he said that he requested like flowers and pink flowers or pink faces. I hope CJ Kane comes in. That when I saw his letter on Eric's stream, I knew about the stuff prior. I spoke to him, and I've seen some of the screenshots, and it's really terrible, terrible stuff. As Charles Barkley would say, it's terrible stuff. Listen, are the pictures on these cards animated or actual photos? Are they just photos? Well, Barkley's not a role model. Oh, there you go. For Dallas. Michael Jordan. The only thing in this world he actually loves is winning. So it's a pretty accurate picture. Andre Turner. Chris Morris. James Donaldson. Ricky Pierce. Alec Kessler. Randy Brewer. E equals MC squared. If anybody in chat can explain this in 3 sentences without going to Google, I'll send them a cool card. James Edwards, Jerome Kersey, Dwayne Farrell, Dennis Scott, Cedric Ceballos, and AJ English. It's science. No, you did not win. I need explain E equals MC squared. Mark Jackson, Derek Coleman, something Einstein, George McCloud, Lafayette Weaver, Taco getting close, Reggie Lewis, the man who put me off of cocaine. Not that I was ever on cocaine or tried cocaine, but Reggie Lewis is the reason I didn't, probably part of it. Lester Connor. Anytime it was ever in front of me, I thought, well, he died. Walter Davis. I know he had a heart issue and he probably died of that, but he was like the Lyle Alzado of steroids. What Lyle Alzado was, the steroids for people. He was cocaine for me. Craig Elo, Moses Malone, Greg Anderson, Carl Malone for Dan, right? Or are you keeping that Jazz cards? And John Battle. Energy equals time, speed, light, saying energy master and change on energy are the same thing but different. Theory of relativity, Kelly. That's no. You gotta explain it. Of course, I remember Carl Malone. Energy equals mass times the speed of light. It's saying energy and mass are interchangeable and different forms of the same thing. Theory of relativity, matter and energy are the same thing but different. Right. I guess I was, when people hear the relativity, I thought Steve Kerr, Bo Kimball. I heard it explained once in a really great way using you driving a car and then driving a car on a boat that's traveling on the ocean that's spinning on the planet, Earth. And I thought it was the best explanation for theory of relativity. You came for the meme. Sorry, man. I'm sorry, Cody. Let's meme it out with Bo Kimball. Yeah, you don't know. You don't want to. I don't know if you want to try too hard because it's probably not. I said a cool card. I didn't say a good one, right? I think Hakeem Olajuwon, Glenn Rivers, Big D. You're up next. Your spot's next. Look at this. Before Allen, after Allen and Ginter, and before Allen and Ginter, you had 91, 92 Skybox with the throwback weird cards. Dan Shays, Charles Jones, Dale Ellis, Hershey Hawkins, Jeff Martin, Dana Barros, vocational education, and Kenny Smith. So Dallas, you got one pack left. There are autos in this, but we did get Sean Kemp rookie and some Michael Jordans. No holograms, but I do have a bunch of other crap I can open up. Man, the guy on the, I don't know who this is on the back, but he looks fresh. Willie Burton, Michael Adams, Andrew Lane, John Starks, Stay in School Jam with apparently the Blue Man Group. I don't know what that is. Are those like flies from the team? What's the team that has the flies? The Hornets? Is that supposed to be a Hornet? And why I just realized that the Hornets are blue. John Starks rookie. Is that good? Should that go into a top loader? Mike Brown. AC Green. I know that dude. Tony Campbell. Larry Bird. That's going top loader. Ed Pinkney, Derek May. There's another good. You got a lot of Michael Jordan. Michael versus Magic. That's a pretty cool card. Kenny Gaddison, Jeff Grayer, and Jim Peterson. All right, so you got some decent stuff. I guess these are hits. You know what? Big D probably, but so top load the Bird. These will get either top loaded or penny sleeve at some point before they go out. Approximately what is your age? You may have said before, but I can't tell if you're 19 or 49. If Jordan is worth top loading, I'll give you. Yeah, I will. I don't know. How old do you think I am? My voice is misleading a little bit because it was damaged from heavy cigarette smoking for a long time, but I'm going to penny sleeve these now, and then I'll top load them after. I feel like Big D cheated. I feel like he's a cheating son of a bitch. And that there is some sneak thievery Skullduggery afoot. I feel like I'm 17. Smoker since age 3, I hear. Pretty much. If you count secondhand smoke. Smoker since 0. Hey, this is I put this aside for you, Big D. This is coming to you. I don't have much in the way of really good twin stuff, but this is the first one I saw last night after I got the email from you. So this will come with your package. Some other stuff as well. And that little baby bucket. So Big D, you're up. Kelly, you alive? I am not 37. 40 smokers in me. It's a good guess. You missed. Yeah, we pulled like 46 Wander Francos from 91, 92 Skybox. I don't know how they got in here. I'm guessing in his 80s. I feel like I'm in the 80s, especially. There's Raph. He's an HNY Samwise put you in a rear naked choke. You know who else is really, really good at choking people? Kelly Marie Bernie. That's not, we'll just call her Bernie. Bernie's really good at that too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. The last spot is Casey Lewis, courtesy of more than you. But Kelly she does we train together and she's very, very tough. A lot of people don't. No, I have the Bowman Platinum. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Chad, I'm 36 years old. So Big D, Big Mo, Big D, just keep an eye on things, make sure everything's kosher in my world. 7-11-83. Yeah, Bernie. I don't think you can, right? So can you change your name until you get like 100 subscribers? Or maybe you already have 100, I don't know. Moby one. You had some work, Austin. So Big D, here you go. Ron Anderson, Jeff Turner, you got a Dennis Rodman, Billy Thompson, Anthony Cook, Tyrone Bogues, Mookie Blaylock, Wayne Cooper, Kevin Upshaw, Dominique Wilkins, it's got a bad corner, Mike Minsky, Michael Thompson, Gerald Wilkes, Cliff Levingston, and Checklist. Rodzilla. Remember that Dennis Rodman made for TV movie and the dude had him like, he was working out, he was like bench pressing naked or something? I remember. Rafa Kane. Are you in here still? I hope you are. Bad as I want to be. That's right. So I showed Wrath of Kane. Has anybody in here seen the C-3PO error card from, I think, the 79 set? Chi-Town's here. Todd Lighty. Opening garage for my sister. Opening garage. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Town Hill. Was he a nice guy, Reindeer? I feel like he'd be a cool guy. Gary Payton, Sherman Douglas, Tim Hardaway. That's Penny Sleeve, right? CPPO card, yeah. Ron Harper, Steve Caldwell. That may show up in your mail at some point. Raph, Steve Brown, Theodore Edwards, Brad Davis, Gerald Glass, Derek Hopper, and Rumil Robinson. Only Dweebs collect the Star Wars cards. Whatever, dude. All right, Fishing with Phil. Thanks for coming in and being quiet. By the way, Fishing with Phil's working on a certain amount of subscribers because he has no more screen name changes left, and he's been trying to. It used to be Joe Camel, and then went Fishing with Phil. Now he's going back to was it Joey Pink Sock or Johnny Pink Sock? That's right. She's a dweeb. Oh man, I think you're a dweeb too, and I bet you are. And you know, in a good way. Johnny Pink Shot, Pink Dick Shot, Johnny Pink Sock. Mitch Richmond. Oh my God, Mitch Richmond, Chris Mullen, Tim Hardaway, Dennis Hobson, Bob Thornton, Terry Catledge, David Robinson, Joe Barry Carroll, Tony Smith, D Brown. Was he good? And Rath, you know, I've talked to your dad a bunch about your stuff with your sister, and I feel awful about it. Chuck Pearson, Benoit Benjamin, Vlade Divac, Rolando Blackman. He was supposed to be good. Nick Anderson, Greg Kite, and Alvin Robertson. I missed something about Apple. So many things to do videos. Yeah, he's a good. Jonathan's a good teacher. Sam Mitchell, D Brown won a slam dunk with pump up. I would love a pair of those Reeboks. Okay, so that is a thing. Multiple people say Ken Norman, checklist. Bill Lambert, Reggie Theus, Dwayne Coswell. Does anybody like Circus Peanuts? Kevin Duckworth, Herb Williams, Reggie Williams with a cramp. Oh, my side. John Stockton, Jay Humphreys, Doug West, Manute Bol. Scariest basketball player ever lived. Sam Perkins and Delaney Rudd. Dude, I love Circus Peanuts too. People hate them. People hate candy corns and Circus Peanuts, and I don't know why. It's the GOAT of dunks. Bol's son plays in Denver. If anybody's ever, I don't know if anybody's seen the picture of Manute Bol swimming in a pool, and it's just like a friggin' sea creature. It's horrifying. All right, you got a really good card in the back. Big D, probably the best card here. I'm sure you know what it is. Rex Chapman, Kate George. I should be looking on the backs of these cards too, because there's some cool pictures. Jack Healy, another mathematics. Shrimp, Xavier McDaniel, Ken Williams, Charles Smith, Brian Quinnett, Del Curry, Chris Mullen, Johnny Newman, Steve Alford, Cliff Robinson, and the Michael Jordan base, which is, I think, the most valuable card. So I'm going to talk about that now. Was that for the... that wasn't for the Michael Jackson video, was it? Effing boom. Well, I'm glad you're excited about 91-92 Skybox hit-ish. Mr. Sable has his length. Pooh Richardson was good. Yeah, this is a cool card. I think I have a few of these somewhere. Hope you hit a Tragic Johnson. We already hit a Tragic Johnson. These cards look really nice in top loaders too, and I could see these looking really. I'm sure they're not worth grading, but they have no border. I imagine they grade high. Albert Pujols, Boston. Come on, man. Black Taffy, Treasure Taffy. What are you, 5? But I think they would look good in a PSA slab. Yeah, Austin, immature. What is the black taffy in regards to? You coming out, buddy? I need to watch my own video on grip strength. Austin had a root beer, but he had a Barks, the one with bite. It's the only one that has caffeine in it. He had a sip, and he's going crazy. Yeah, it's a fun place. Been eyeing that Peyton rookie all day. Are you talking about a Walter Payton rookie? Glenn Rice, I assume. Otis Thorpe. Willie Anderson. Mark Allery. Behind the scenes, John Stockton. Another John Stockton. Fred Roberts. Felton Spencer. Isaiah Thomas. I penny sleep them. Kevin Willis. Johnny Dawkins. Got another Michael Jordan. They got the Chicago Bulls starting team. That's a pretty good one. Greg Dreiling, Ralph Sampson, and Joe Wolf. Commercials for that root beer. Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. I remember commercials, but I don't remember Claymation. Well, I got a Lonzo Ball rookie out of a pack the other day. I can send it to you when I send you your Upper Deck stuff. I don't care about it. I'm sure these binder cards are cool. Some good board. Yeah, I'm gonna watch your video tonight, Raph. Well, what's his father's name? Lonzo's dad. Isn't it like something weird too? Okay. Kenny Walker, Vlade Divac, Bobby Hansen, Deviso, I kind of like that. You can call me that. Paul Pressey, Andy Toulson, Bernard King, John Williams, Les Jempson, Vinnie Johnson. You know what they call Kelly? Is the narwhal, I believe. Vinnie Johnson, Rod Higgins, John Konak, Clyde Drexler, David Wingate, and John Williams. BBBB, big ball of brand for life. That's the ball thing, right? Time to delete all previous. I don't know what you're talking about. So who got Mike? Well, Dallas got Jordans. Big D's got a bunch of Jordans. Or he's got two Jordans so far. He's got the base and he has the Chicago Bulls team card or starting team card. Yeah, Raph. A lot of times when you do that stuff on Craigslist, they're going to drain the good cards. They're going to take it. I think like if you could buy a set of 89 Upper Deck and it's open, certainly the Griffey's going to be gone. The Johnson, Thurl Bailey, Larry Drew, Kiki Vanderway, Kevin Johnson, Joe Klein, Charles Oakley. I remember him. We have some dudes, some Dr. James A. Naismith, the founder of basketball. Scott Hastings, Eldon Campbell. What card is this? The Skybox. Larry Krystkowiak. Tom Chambers, Rory Sparrow, Blair Rasmussen, Language Arts, and Michael Williams. So final pack for Big D. No, Kevin, I like these cards too. I think these are really nice looking cards. They're super cheesy 90s, but they're not blinding you with like crazy hologram or Whatever, buddy, the window's closed. See, I don't like the action pack cards because they're raised. What are you doing, bud? No, they feel kind of funny. We did hit a Horace Grant, and he was where. No, you're the narwhal. I'm sorry. Frank Brakowski, Lionel Simmons, rookie, Gerald Wilkins, Rankovic, Rodney McRae, Jeff Hornacek. He was good, right? Jeff Hornacek. David Greenwood, Winston Bennett, Larry Smith, Jerome Lane, Danny Ferry, Craig Hodges, Chris Jackson, Larry Nance, Sidney Moncrief, and finally, your last card is a Rick Mahorn, who was pretty good if I recall. I like, you notice the doctor in the background with his face blurred out? But you can read his name on the lab coat. So you got some pretty decent cards, Big D. You got the Jordan. I will penny sleeve these, and I will top load the other Jordans as well before I send them. You just want the Jordan base. That's it. Just this one. Or do you want the Jordan base and the starting team? Get the hell out of here, Brendan. This is the other Jordan you got. All right, I'll do something. I have an idea of what I can do with the other cards, but you just want the base. Okay. So this is Big D. That's what you got, buddy. Cool card. Finally, we have Casey Lewis, who's not present. Unfortunately, because I like when he's here. Thanks for doing it. I hope you were satisfied. Oh, he is here. Casey, do you know that Jonathan bought you a spot in this? Put my Jordan Jonathan H stack. Okay. Well, Casey, you do now. So these are your cards, Casey. Brendan Simmons, I hope you're joking, because I mean, it will give me content. I will happily destroy it on camera. Rothman rookies combined it, send to Chavs. You got that crazy bat tonight. You know what? Let me bring my cat into another room because he's about to cause damage. So give me 2 seconds. Come on, buddy. You want him up for the camera? Yeah, what's going on? You're an unhappy cat right now. Okay, you're right there. Okay, sorry. We're good. Now, if I was breaking a higher end product or something like that, I would never, ever walk away or move the camera the way I did. But 91, 92. The sequel Space Jam Bugs Goes to Hell and it's assembled teams like Satan as Demon Baseball. I love it. Chet's a man after my own heart. JW. What's up, buddy? Thanks for coming in. Mo be watching. Mo's always watching. Oh, that was, yeah. Yeah, that is pretty awful, Brendan. Thanks for ruining the chat, Brendan. So, Casey, this is you, Roy Tarpley, Scottie Pippen. There you go. Travis Mays, Darrell Walker, Scott Skiles, Steve Kerr. I cannot wait for the new Bill and Ted movie. I'm so excited about it. Bo Kimball, Orlando Woolridge, Hakeem Olajuwon, Glenn Rivers, checklist. Two lovely ladies playing laundry ball. Dan Shays, Charles Jones, and Dale Ellis. Hell Slam. Is LeBron James in the new is he doing Space Jam now or something? I've never seen Space Jam in my life. I just know Bill Murray's in it. And Michael Jordan. And Bugs Bunny and stuff. Jim Les. Now, Reindeer Studios, you mentioned the last horror show. The video VHS I had up, they hadn't seen it. It is on Amazon Prime if you want to. It's really, really good, weird movie. Jim Les, Vernell Coles, Irvin Johnson, Tyrone Bogues, Jared Mustaf, Willie Burton. Oh, he's fidgeting around. I love to go find you. Yeah, that's sad, Brendan. Andrew Lang, Michael Adams, John Starks. That's the John Starks rookie, right? Stay in School Jam, Mike Brown, AC Green, Tony Campbell, Larry Bird. So far, you're on a roll. Yeah, we don't have kids, Brendan. We have cats. So there. Tilted Kilt 007. Thank you for coming in. Even if it's just for a second. I really appreciate it. Field of Demons. I assume you're making a joke about the Field of Dreams. Field of Nightmares. I think would be good. Horace Grant. Mitch Richmond. LaSalle Thompson. Sadal Threat. Lester Connor. Kendall Gill. I don't know if he's worth. Is it worth top loading? Well, thanks, Tilted Kilt. I mean, if you don't want to stay, you don't have to. I appreciate anybody that's in here for even for a second, just say hi. Sam Vincent, Olden Polynice, which is, I believe, a procedure that they are working on perfecting at Boston Medical, the Olden Polynice procedure for back pain. Mark Price, I don't know if that's good. I know he's a name that I recommend. Eric Lechner, Serranis, whatever his name is. These two dudes again, Lionel Simmons, Tony Brown, and Grant Long. Well, Austin, I appreciate you. Only the Michael Jordan worth top loading. Yeah, not the Larry Bird, I think, is worth top loading. At least to me it is. I top load everything. So, hey, Brendan, you're, that's a little too dark, Brendan. I'm not laughing because it's funny. It's friggin' horrifying. Yeah, Wrath, you're going to be missing all those. Cody, thank you for coming in. Have sweet dreams of Mo Vaughn. And do you ever check out RSR Cards Off? But I usually don't buy in auctions because I have so much stuff. I have so many things I need to auction and get rid of. Cody, I just said it, but I'll say it again. Thank you for being here for a little bit. Yeah, good Lord, Brendan. Brendan had a little bit too much wine with his fish tonight, and it's a little crazy. Jerome Kersey, Dwayne Farrell or Farrell, Dennis Scott, Cedric Ceballos, AJ English. Well, what cards do you need, Jay? AJ English, Darrell Walker, Stacey King, Michael Ansley. Well, at least you got the Randy Johnson. Jay, I want to do one real soon. Anthony Bonner, Wayman Tisdale, Kelly Tripucka, Kevin Edwards, Kendall Gill rookie, Armand Gilliam, William Bedford. I don't know why I've been so opposed to doing them. I guess maybe I feel like I didn't have enough people that would come to participate, which I don't really care how much they go for. It's more just get them out of here. A lot of them I'm going to give away. You can blame me for the memories. That's okay. I'm sorry. Craig Elo, Sam B, Moses Malone, Greg Anderson, Zakar Malone. Yeah, Big D, I've been in there quite a few times. Usually Sundays, right? He does it. John Battle. My hours are really weird. So this card is got some strange stain on it. Kind of looks like the P that they dip the Topps Fire cards inserts into. They have that. They go to the local dialysis center and they just Topps just loads up on barrel, just all the urine, and they take the Topps Fire inserts and they just dip it right in. So it looks like a little bit splashed on here. So Carmelone, you want the Carmelone in a top loader? I bought a bunch today, so I think, I know him, so he's good enough. Urine Parallel, those cards suck. They really are. The Topps Fire this year is garbage. I'm upside down here. It doesn't smell, thank God. But it does taste like it, which is weird. Tim McCormick, Tom Tolbert, J.R. Reed, Chris Mullen, is he a Hall of Famer? Dwayne Schnitzel, Judd Bueller. Is it Bueller? Where is he from? Arizona? Surprised. Chris Mullins. Okay. Physical education. This card's got a ding on it, and this card's got the P. So it's Eric Floyd and Kennard Winchester, so no one cares. Really the ones you picked up for me. P and Fire. They should be there tomorrow, I hope. The Hobby, Blaster, plus a bunch of other stuff. And then your second part of your package, your series, it's a trilogy. I hope it's a trilogy. I'm working it out. Will be sometime next week. It will get better. It's not trolly at all. Rowdy Tellez. I got a Rowdy Tellez autograph card from Autistic Family. Well, why me? Thank you. You don't like these cards? Are you not a basketball guy? Are you a baseball guy? Hershey Hawkins. Never liked his name. Just don't like it. I not know why. Yeah, Brendan. I know that's that feeling all too well. It's absolutely the worst. Jeff Martin, Dana Barros, Kenny Smith, Dan Majorel or Morel, Chucky Brown, Reggie Miller. He's a Hall of Famer, right? Chris Dudley, Michael Adams, Randolph Keys. I never noticed that the balls are actually glowing in these. Like, was there a game that had glowing balls? Marley, okay. Mark Bryant, Antoine Carr, and John Paxson. Yeah, I'm not a basketball guy either. I think it's fun to not know who they are and to rely on people to tell me. Create a guilty shrine. I feel like, well, I mean, I don't know. You should just go with it. Like sometimes life just gives you gilkies, and when life gives you gilkies, you make a Gilkey shrine, I guess. Lloyd Thank you for coming in. I might be hanging out later. I have a bunch of stuff to open, and I don't know. It's Friday night, and I got nothing else to do. Derek McKee. There you go. Michael versus Magic. Another one of those. Those are pretty cool cards. Sometimes life gives you guilties. Kenny Gaddison, Jeff Grayer, Jim Peterson, Buck Williams. Jay, have you seen Eaten Alive, the Tobe Hooper movie? With good night, Lloyd. Thanks again for coming in here. Eaten Alive, Tobe Hooper did it. He runs a hotel, and he's got the alligator that he feeds people in. Buck Williams, John Sundebald. You don't like the violence of it, Tobe Hooper, PJ Armstrong. Well, art. Robert Englund played Buck in it. Mark Aguirre, Mark West, Scott Skiles. You going Reindeer Studios? Jerome Richardson, Randy White, and Haywood Workman. Well, Brendan, the reason I'm bringing that movie up is because there's a line in Eaten Alive, and it's from Robert Englund. He said it's the I'm Buck and I'd like to, you know what, F-U-C-K. I'm trying to keep it PG a little bit. Well, thanks, Randy, for coming in. You were a super talented dude. I know Kelly is absolutely in love with the stuff that you do. And I hope you do Gizmo that I recommended with Hulk Hogan too. Like Stallone's cool, but Gizmo's cooler. Like it's a million Stallone pictures out there. Tarantino said he owns a theater in LA. Used to go all the time watch people film. Yeah, I'm not the biggest Tarantino fan, but I can't open. There we go. But I think it's in the movie. I think it's in Kill Bill. Like somebody says that line. My name is Buck and I like to fuck. And that was from Eaten Alive, Robert Englund's character at the beginning of the movie. Just a little by the way. Ron Seekely or whatever. Rod Strickland, Ken Bannister, Charles Barkley, Jeff Malone. Is he related to Karl Malone? What was that, Dave? What was what? Ricky Green, Todd Murphy. I got a kid in here. Raph is only 11 years old. Todd Murphy, Sean Kemp rookie, right? That's the Kemp rookie. So I'll go. Anthony Webb. Yeah, well, that's the problem with the stealing is that I don't mind borrowing things. Theory of a Dead Man, is that music? Because if it is, you're probably not going to get it. If it's a movie, I might have it. But I think it's a John Paxson, Bill Wennington, Quentin Daly, Michael Smith, and Magic Johnson, Irvin Johnson. I know he readily admits from lifting things, but if like Jay said, he's watched, like you mentioned a movie to Jay, he's seen it. So when he watches a Tarantino movie, it becomes jarring that I think it becomes a jarring thing that you're seeing. Oh, that's from that. That's from that. It's always a wink and a nudge to whatever movie that he's lifted from. Where I always use Scorsese as an example of he does it all the time. But when he does it, Mud Dog, you leaving? Or are you saying hi? I don't know what. I can't see. Is that the actual size of your hand, Mud Dog, by the way? Is that a photo that you've somehow put into the YouTube system of your hand? I don't know. I find that Tarantino makes. Okay, somebody said Kemp was rookie in this, but there's that like movie magic, that spell that movies have on you when you go to a theater, and Tarantino movies tend to the Mud Dog's a little bit. I get the spells broken by his lifting of other movies if you know what they are. Lloyd Vaught, Brad Doherty, Gary Grant, Tom Hammond, David Robinson, Hakeem Olajuwon. Yeah, I know Dallas, but somebody mentioned Sean Kemp, and I didn't see any Dikembe Mutombes. Look at that. Look at this card. Darnell Valentine got them kicks. Winston Garland, Trent Tucker, Terry Cummings. I've seen a movie with a Terry Cummings in it, but it was a blonde lady, I think. Brian Shaw, Larry Smith, more laundry ball, Dave Jimerson, Harvey Grant, and your final card is a David Wood. Favorite Martin Scorsese movie, man? I don't know. I love Taxi Driver, love Goodfellas, Casino, King of Comedy. No Larry Johnson's. I don't think we did, but you got some good stuff in here. I'm going to go over your hits, Casey. Dave Robinson, Keem Olajuwon, Irvin Johnson, Sean Kemp, Charles Barkley, Michael vs. Magic, Reggie Miller, Chris Mullin, Karl Malone, Larry Bird, John Starks, another Irvin Johnson, Keem Olajuwon, Scottie Pippen. I will penny sleeve these and top load them for you. And thank you, Jonathan H., for buying Casey this, even though I'm not Casey, and you did not buy it from me since I'm not him. But the gesture is not going unnoticed by me. Okay, so I have Chi-Town Braves. Are you in here? I have your pile of stuff here if you are. And this is one of the cards that's going to you. It's the Bryant rip card that I ripped. I know it's ripped, but it's still a cool card. It's out of 60. The thing that was inside of this was a piece of crap from what I recall, and I don't remember what it was, but I was very pissed that I ripped it. But that is for you. All right. So I have, I totally agree with you, but I think a lot of people don't even know he's stealing. I'm sure. Actually, Sharon Tate. I have not seen that movie yet. The Once Upon a Time. Someone here said it was crap. I don't think there were Dream Team cards in this. Sir. Paulie Junkwax, what's up, buddy? I really, it was the only one I ever got, and I really regret that I ripped it. But, oh well. Mud Dog, good night. Little man. So, okay, the Dream Team's in the next one. So I can either do, I'm going to save the Bowman Platinum, I think. I have these. I don't mind opening them. I have not seen Black Mass. There's a reason I don't watch it, which I don't want to go into. Is personal reason. Well, he reminds me of somebody that I really dislike. I have get a drink, and I don't know. You guys tell me which one you'd rather see. This or this. This is 2 memorabilia cards, 3 fat packs, 6 factory sealed packs. And this is Soto rookie, Acuna rookie, Bueller, and other stuff. I think about 1 or 2 glasses of these. MLB, yeah, I think we'll do the gallery. I'm going to do both. It's just what order. What a-hole sells cards? You're furious about that. Dude, it's Craigslist. They're going to take the good stuff out. Okay, we'll do the gallery first. Check my phone. Okay. Kelly, I'm so shocked that you're still in here. Have a good rest of your trip. Be careful to ride in those quads or whatever you weirdos do up there. Rob's old stuff. We just opened up a bunch of basketball. I saw you got all those Chronicles today. I was really jealous because I went today to find Chronicles and I got this instead. Topps Gallery. You guys should check out Rob's old stuff. He started to do videos. He's opening up cards. He got a bunch of Topps, the Panini Chronicles, and he got Topps Holiday with Chi-Town. You also got Topps Holiday. Chi-Town, did you just see the card that I showed for you? The Bryant card that I'm sending you? I don't know if you were AFK or not. Which Walmart did you get that at? Was it in Reading? Here, let me take this out. So I'll show you side. So this is it. It's out of 60. Like I said, unfortunately it was ripped, but it still is a cool card. And yeah. That goes in your pile. Got Dallas and Shi's Chicago piles going. You went to Tewksbury, Mass, and got it. Hey, do you remember Spags in Shrewsbury? I want some Chronicles so bad. Well, at least he left the Sabo. That's right. So let's see. Hopefully we get something. Don't worry. They're going to show up around here soon. I did see, dude, Collectorholic, I don't remember. It was a piece of, it might have been like a Jonathan Scope or something. It was horrible. And it was a terrible, terrible card. I got to take this tape out. And speaking of, oh, no, that's not, I thought it was Rowdy Tellez. Salvador Perez. Dylan Cousins rookie. Got a Hank Aaron Masterpiece card and a Harrison Bader. That's pretty cool. Let me take this tape out of here. And I won't be playing that. Mario Mendoza mini. I'd rather have a Mario Mendoza mini than a Jonathan Scope mini, to be honest. This pack feels thin. I guess they all feel really thin. I've never seen a hit come out of these. I don't know what they look like. Jacob deGrom. Vargas, rookie. Max Scherzer. Ian Kinsler. All right, Rob. Like I said, everybody needs to go check out Rob's old stuff. Wait, $20. How much is what is the suggested price of Panini Chronicles? And did anybody, there's a new Nas X has that new song called Panini. Charlie Blackmon. Alex Verdugo, rookie. Not a fan. Something about him I don't like. Adam Jones and Parker Bridwell. He looks sick. He needs some vitamin D. Yeah. Panini. All I could think was no logos. Austin Hayes, rookie. God, man, who did this art? Like, I wish Kelly and Reindeer Studios were still here so they could see this garbage. Look at this dude. Look at it. I doubt Austin Hayes looks like that. Michael Taylor, Cam Gallagher, and Martin Maldonado. Still here? Yeah, it's awful. Dylan Peters, got an Albert Pujols. That's really nice. Whoever did this. CSG. Jack Flaherty, and we got a Walker Buehler rookie for Chris if you want that. Off-centered pretty good, but is Walker Buehler. Sharon Peters and Jill tomorrow. Yeah, Austin, I'm with you. I don't love these cards. Now, someone, is it Dijon or how do you say this, guys? I've heard so many different people say it. There were 9 different artists. Yeah, they should just get one really, like a few really good ones. De Young. See, that's what I thought, but I've heard a bunch of people say Dijon, which is like Dijon mustard. John Smoltz. Got an Ozzy Albies rookie, which I don't know if I have this or not. What is this? That's pretty cool. Jim Thome. Soto, where you saw? She's the best. Okay. This is out of 250. I'm pretty psyched. I PC him, so I don't like go crazy for Thome cards, but I do keep them. I have a little PC going. It's really nice. I'm happy with that. Yeah, I don't know why Austin Farm says anything. All right, Rob. We got a Lewis Brinson, Ryan Healy, Carlos Correa. Look at what we got here. Jose Canseco. That's pretty cool. Artist Chris Penix. And this Carlos Correa is not numbered, but it is a. What year is this? Is this like 59? Or 52? 52, right? I don't know. 52, yeah, okay. That's kind of cool. Now we get the artist proof parallels. Which I remember when I opened these thinking, well, what the hell? They're just like the regular. What's different about these? Here, look at this. Gleyber Torres rookie on the top. It's pretty good. It just says artist proof. Ohtani too. I don't go after his cards, but I do PC him a little bit. Hey, Bryce Harper. It's pretty cool looking. Pissed. I was playing for the Nationals. I'd be pissed too. Garrett Cooper rookie. And final, we have a Troy Scribner, who also looks weird. It's stamped, right? So that's the only thing about these cards that are different is that they are stamped, because that's ridiculous. That's such a stupid thing. I think I have this. If I don't, I'll send it off to somebody. So that's that. Better than the last box I recall getting, except that I got the Acuna in the last one, I think. These artists, they make all the players look like they have fetal alcohol syndrome. They're too smooth, like they have no features. Robert Rathman, where'd you come from? Hide in the shadows. So let's do this, because I need help with it. And has anybody watched the new Dark Crystal movie show on Netflix? Because I started watching the first episode, and I don't like Netflix stuff, but it's gorgeous. Jay, without spoiling anything, do you like it? A hoot and a hat? What are you talking? What are you? I thought you just said you were done speaking, Austin. I don't know what I think. A hoot and a hat is it's very long. Good. I like long stuff. You need Firestar. But I watched like half the episode, the first one, and I really liked it. It's beautiful. But I don't know if anybody else in here has sleep paralysis. I get really bad sleep paralysis. And when I get it, my girlfriend has to wake me up because I start groaning. Because I can't move. I'm stuck. The only thing that will get me out of it is somebody waking me up. As I got older, it's got worse. But when I do, I get it. So, like it's weird. You can feel things when it's happening. And there are puppet. It's a lot of puppetry, and it's like a combination of practical and CG. But I had like a dream where I had a mini dark crystal in my hand, and I was on like a cliff, and there were all these weird things like colors on the purples and things, and there was some villain, and it said like the crystal well, I didn't say it. I knew the crystal, if I thought that the world should end, that everybody on the earth would, every living thing on earth would die. And that's what the villain wanted. And then I fell, I tripped, and I had the crystal. When I did, I had the thought, and the villain yelled form without function. And I went into like a super deep sleep paralysis where I could feel like myself dying or getting sucked into some void. And I'm just lucky my girlfriend was there to wake me up. But anyways, let's move on from me being a weirdo. So we got a Panini Threads 2016, 2017 value pack. Hey, Alan Scott, how are you? Got a Panini 2015, 2016 Don Russ. We have a real fat pack of this crap, right? This is the garbage. Growing change, I want to ask about just finger pop. What is a growing and changing unit? I hate nightmares. Dallas, I never forget my dreams. Like I remember my dreams since I was since I was, I don't know, probably 5 years old. This was junk, right? We have Donruss Optic, which I love. We have, let me get these hits here down at the bottom. 2 more Donruss Optic. We have more of this stuff. Yay, collectors. 3 packs of Collector's Choice. They're really so the 2 hits that come with this are, okay, I don't know who these people are. Star Rookie Duty Eby, is that his name? Naduti or Duty Eby. I'm sure it's garbage, this card. And our second hit is a Hardcore Materials Drew Gooden. Is Drew Gooden any good? I imagine he's not. Sorry, Mo. Common player, yeah, great. So we're going to start with the worst, which is 97, 98 Collector's Choice. I believe this is the worst. Good night, Tilted Kilt. And hopefully you come back and, hang out and stream, and you can let me know what you thought of the Dark Crystal. I'm going to start watching more of it tonight. So we have on the back, I got this card last time, Star Attractions Tim Duncan, which I guess is okay, right? Michael Finley. That sucks that these are bricked. I hate going. I'm just going to skip over these game night cards because I know they're garbage. Ugh. Sean Kemp. That's a great card. Well, you want that, Casey? Because I have another one. Chris Millis. I'm just going to do a box of Stadium Club for my 1,000 subscriber ASMR video and just crack them. All right. Craig Eld. Should I even bother going through these things? These 97, 98? Strings about the Holocaust. Will Purdue. Brian Williams. Why Me 39? Thank you so much for watching the basketball, even though you hate it. I appreciate that. Strings is a puppet film. Okay, I'm thinking of Threads, right? Threads is a Holocaust movie. So look, Larry Johnson, I'm getting so much paper loss on these. I'm going to skip the 97, 98 because I don't want to sit here and play Surgeon to these friggin' garbage cards. I will go through them later, and I will put like the good players aside, and people will probably get them. No, I have not seen Strings. but I love really good puppetry. I have a friend who does puppetry. I was telling dear someone she worked on she worked on the show Mindhunter. She's a set builder as well, and she did Stranger Things set building and worked with it. She was in Stranger Things season 2. She played a high school student. She's like my age, like 35. But I do like puppetry. I think it's cool. What I did learn most, which is actually, I didn't learn it. I kind of assumed it. She said that puppetry is full of the weirdest, creepiest, perviest dudes in the world, that they're all freaks. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. All right. So the good thing about these cards is they feel like they're made of grocery store bag or something. So we can go through them pretty quickly. Yeah, man, I'll check it out. Soul Illumination. It's nice to see you in here. I don't think I've ever seen you on my stream before. I'm good. I like your stream. Everybody check out Soul Illumination. Tony Rotten, Chris Bosch, Wesley Matthews, David West. You guys are going to have to recommend, or not recommend, tell me who's good and who's not in this, because I don't know any of these people. David West, Chris Anderson, Al Jefferson, Gary Harris. Soul Illumination did a video at a beach where she talks about getting sun, being out in, the medicine that is being out in nature. And it was really good. Is he good? Damian Lillard? I've heard that name before. Lillard is good. Zach Petru, I don't say his name. And that's kind of Dallas, that the book, the Walden that you got, that's kind of the heart of the book, is being out, doing, functioning in the world. And Lou Amundsen, Chris Paul, Chandler Parsons, Avery Bradley, Sergey Ibaka, Harrison Barnes, Manu Ginobili, Evan Turner, Omar Asik. So I'm going to do, you write the name, you type the name in chat, that the good players, and then I will go back. And I always love it, Jonathan H., somebody who hates basketball so much, seems to know a lot about basketball. Okay, so I'm happy to have you in here. Rakeem Christmas. That's not his real name, right? Like, but he's got like that is the best name. Hollis Jefferson, Terry Rozier. No Diami. Okay. I don't believe you, Jonathan. I think you love basketball. JW, thank you for coming in. I'm going to watch your video a little bit later. I see something in here. I hope it's nothing. Pierre Jackson, Larry Nance Jr., Dante Cunningham. We have Steve Blake, Bruno. I don't know. I'm like a streaming time. It's not even a hard name, but my tongue is too big and I'll get all flubbed up. Utah Jazz home, Gordon Hayward. Is Gordon Hayward good? Because I'll put that aside for Dan. Paul Pierce, he's good, right? He's decent. Oh, Pat Borders is here. Cody Zeller, Alec Burks, Anthony Davis. I feel like I've heard Pierce is good. Yeah, I feel like I've heard Anthony Davis before. Hayward is good. Roy Hibbert. Okay, Davis goes, put us on the side. Roy Hibbert, Doug McDermott, Nerlens Noel. We got Noel and Christmas. And we have NBA Panini Dunk. So, I don't know. You're a Warriors fan? Should I put Warrior sides for you? Warrior cards, I mean? Is this garbage? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Let's just do this. I'm going to open up the 2015 tops after this because I've never opened up the 2015 tops baseball before they were good. Okay. Nicholas Bottom or Bottom. Tony Rotten. Being 2 years away. It was caught by Jim. I don't know who you're talking about. Is it a player that I went by for negative 18 years? Tony Rotten, Lance Stevenson. Just to focus. Devin Harris. Jose Calderon. Alec Burks. Donatus Modi Hunis. Whatever. Kevin Love. Joakim Noah. This is pretty cool, kind of. Jerry West, I know that is. Maurice Cheeks. Paul Neto, rated rookie. Why was the 2018-2019 Panini Chronicles basketball sold out everywhere I went? Is that dude Zion in it? Raul Neto, Emmanuel Mudway, Doncic, Luka. Wait, is that why it sold out? Cameron Payne. I like these cards. D'Angelo Russell. I like the rookie. Okay, that's why. So if I see Panini Chronicles, should I get it? The 2018-2019? And what about, like, should I buy any particular product for Zion? This is Threads. Isaiah Whitehead. Markieff Morris. Tomas Satoransky. JJ Redick. I feel like I've heard JJ Redick before. Dorian Finney-Smith, sorry. Kyrie Irving, right? Optic for Zion. But Kyrie's really good, right? Whoa, what is this? That's a pretty sick card. I don't know if this is a good card or not, but it's kind of cool. I like it. We got a sparkly Evan Fournier. Not number or anything. Another Kyrie. Floor Generals. Derek Favors. Tim Hardaway Jr. Is he any good? Is he good as dad? But yeah, that jersey card is really neat. Alan Krabby. Emmanuel Mudway again. James Harden. I know that. And Steven Adams. Fournier's average. All right, we'll do the optic now. This is, trying to find it, 2018, 2019. And I don't know. I like optic. It doesn't matter if it's what. Hey, Nikki. Doesn't matter if it's baseball, football, whatever. So Hassan Whiteside, Rodion Kirkus, Steven Adams, and this is Andre Drummond. So I know the name, but these cards are so dope. They look like the Breakers mat that Chris Sable's glasses. Rob, I'll be watching 100%. Well, I'm not a Patreon member, so what the hell? League leaders card, that's a cool card. Why tell me that? You're trying to bait me into joining your Patreon? Zanin, Musa. Any of these guys good, by the way, that I just passed? I know the name Andre Drummond, Mike Conley, John Wall, and Kristaps Porzingis. Okay. So final pack, and then I'll do the 2015 tops. No one. Man. Rob, were they numbered? Were you get any autographs or anything? Okay. Jeremy Lamb. Josh Jackson. Got some dope hair. Rookie Kings. Rated rookie Dylan third, Sacramento Kings. So that concludes basketball for the evening. Now I will move on to some baseball. 2015 tops baseball. Series 1, I believe, which has the Baez rookie. So who are the relics in the holidays? Jackson is good. Okay. Anthony Eovaldi. I love this design of tops. There's a weird. Can you guys see that on the? It's like a huge. The cards are dented. Chris Bryant was Bryant was Series 2. Nathan Eovaldi. Yeah, face. You ever seen those old pictures of like paintings of boxers being punched in slow motion? That's what it looks like. Chris Owens, future star. Altuve, Martinez, and Brantley. Trout, Cabrera, and Cruz. It feels good to know these players. Madison Bumgarner. Shane Green. Kevin Kiermaier. Roger Maris. That's a pretty cool one. I know somebody that would like that. If he keeps his mouth shut, that is. Cool card. Awesome. You can have that. Chris, I wish you luck and good travels and safety on your journey this weekend. Thank you for coming in and hanging out for a bit. Michael Morse, home run. I don't know who this man is. I've never seen him play. I bet you he's better than Ryan O'Hearn. What is? I'm not going to be. I'm going to keep my. Let's move on. Jason Vargas, Jesse Hahn, Adam Wainwright, Buster Posey, Matt Kemp, and Tim Lincecum. Rest in peace, Tim Lincecum. I did not put my foot in my mouth, did I? I did not do it. I told you. I said I'm not. I understand my sense of humor is not for everybody. Oh my God. Yeah. Whoops. I missed that one. I feel like a real schmuck. Adam Wainwright in MLB The Show this year is ridiculous, or he was. I was trying to be a good guy, John. Thanks. So, Dune Singh, Alex Cobb. Lincecum was my jam when he was good. That dude was really good. So you need to have Freddie Freeman, Ryan Braun. Looks like a buddy of mine. Tyler Skaggs, an actual rest in peace this time. Washington Nationals. Adrian Beltre, 2,500 hits. Oakland Athletics. We got Josh Harrison, Rick Porcello, another Freddie Freeman, first home run, 2010. Jed Yorko, Brian Mitchell, rookie. Charlie Morton, Mark Reynolds, Matt Carpenter, Addison Reed, and Giancarlo Stanton. So no buys, but that's okay. I may have it actually. I picked it up somewhere, but actually the best card is, I believe, the Maris. What do you guys think the best card is? Because for me, this is 100% the best card in this set. That dude's getting some love right here. Once they want to win a box in 95 field, I'll do a hat for best five. Michael Jordan, St. Cheetah, Nolan Ryan. Well, I'll be there, man, for sure. And Austin, you want this? You want the Roger Maris? Yeah, they have Tuve. Where is that? Yeah, that's pretty cool. And the Trout, Cabrera, and Cruz. Going in my Trout, you see. So, Shane, did you see Tom? We pulled. Willis was born with no arms, still has managed to throw more than 27 million first pitches throughout the MLB. The University of Maryland graduate and longtime baseball fan was at again, Kansas City. Positioning the ball between the toes on his right foot, Tom kicked his leg and flung the pitch on a perfect arc, reached the catcher on a fly. Who threw out the worst first pitch? I can't remember who it was. It's really bad. There's a couple. There's a lot of bad first pitches, but the only thing I have left is this, which I was kind of hoping we're going to open tomorrow. I don't really have much content. I have some packages. I've never seen these except for in Shane B's video. 50 Cent, yeah, that was really bad. No, Roseanne Barr had that. The Wrath of Cain, Baba Booey. That's it. It was between Baba Booey and 50 Cent. Because I think Baba Booey hit some dude in the nuts, right? I don't know if I should open these or not. What do you think? Do a break on the Bowman Platinum? This? How would I do that? Baba Bowie. Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember when she did that and everyone was flipping their stuff. Gary D. I used to love Howard. Like Norm Macdonald is the funniest comedian on earth to me. But the funniest person on the planet is, hey Clayton, what's up, buddy? How's your evening? Beetlejuice from Howard Stern. I don't think I've ever laughed as hard as I've laughed watching or listening to Beetlejuice from Howard Stern. It's the funniest thing in the world to me. There's that one where they put him on, like, I can't remember who was dressed up like Santa Claus, and they put him on Beetlejuice on. So, save for a single pack break another time. I mean, is it worth it? It was like $13. Yeah, I love Norm Macdonald. It's like, he's so smart too. So Shane B said $1 a card in this. There are how many cards? 4-card 2019 Topps Gallery preview pack and 28 cards total. If someone wants to buy this, they can buy it for me. I don't care. I paid $13.79. Bigfoot was cool. He died, right? Jonathan, do you want this? Or does anybody want? You'll buy it? Do you want me to take it out of your funds, or do you want to? How do you want to do it? Carly J. Jespin. Clayton, why do you wake up so late? does he work weird hours? Yeah, I got a pile forming over there for you. And like I said, your package with the Topps Fire and the other stuff should come tomorrow, I believe. 12-pack card plus. All right, so you're short. You want me to deduct $13.79 out of that? Catch me outside, girl. Let's not talk about that in here. All right, $13.79, John, going once out of your thing. I don't want to open it. Okay. I'm gonna go get more of these tomorrow. You drive all day, okay. So get this. You get this. And you get this, which is pretty cool. I don't actually, this one, and I think there was some of the other one actually. So I gotta get more Chronicles. That's what I was looking for, man. So Jonathan H, this is for you. Hunter Green. Tristan Casas, the Red Sox, don't know him. Jared Kelenic. Jordan Adams. People hate this stuff. I don't know why people don't like the platinum this year. I think it's nice. You got a Casey Mize. Kevin Newman out of 250, a Jordan Groshans. Gleyber Torres. Oh, dude, no, you do that. I'll find some. Carlos Correa. Laurie Gurriel Jr. Chris Bryant. And Steven Duggar. Yeah, I did okay with the Acuna stuff at the tail end. I got enough. But no, Dallas, you open that. Let's grow. What's up, Joe iPhone, you son of a bum? But this series didn't get much love when it came out. And I thought it was pretty nice looking. Just to focus. Jose Azocar, Griffin Conine. Come on. There we go. Diego Cartaya, Josh Abreu, Josh James, Prismatic Prodigies. This card feels kind of weird. Prismatic Prodigies, Nolan Gorman, Victor Robles, Joey Gallo. I know you like Joey Gallo. Joey Votto, Christian Stewart, Max Scherzer, and Mitch Haniger. So let's see these cards. All right, Rob. I'll be there to check it out in a little bit for sure. Joe, you like that Mo? All right, there is hold on a second. There's like a coupon thing in here. Save $2 instantly with purchase of Topps Gallery value box. All this, I don't know. You want me to send that with you? I think I should. I think you should use that. You got a nice card on the back here. Oh my God, what is that? Dude, what is on Shoei's head? That didn't come from me. That's like a nasty piece of something. It looks like shitty toilet paper. I swear to God that did not come off my hands or anything. I don't know. I guess it's tape. There's like a weird gunk on it. It's like a nasty. Yeah, I guess this is nasty old tape. It did not come off my hands. It's showy. It's showy skin. I've never had that happen in any pack. The cat did not open it. This has been next to me since. Well, you can see some other stuff. It looks like there was a piece of tape across his head. We got a showy. Got a Mike Trout, pretty good. You got a Jose Altuve, which is also pretty good. And you got a Ronald Acuna Jr., which is also pretty good. So you get some, these are pretty nice. What would they grade? What would the tape grade at it fell on the floor? They authenticate it? Yeah, I think these are, you did pretty good right here. Everybody's a great hit. They're all pretty nice. Tomorrow I'll try to go out and find more of these. So, all right. I hope you enjoyed that. That was, I've broken all the stuff, and I got this card for you. So save $2 instantly, purchase Topps Gallery Value Box instantly with a Topps Gallery Monster Box. So Jonathan H. They never open. All right, Joe. I know the drill, man. You have to, you do your thing, you bounce. All right, so oh jeez. Put these in Jonathan's pile. Here. 1 second. I need to add this to the spread. Somehow find a spot for Laser, my dude. You guys want to see something kind of interesting? It's kind of offensive to some people, and I understand it, but this was my mother's doll from when she was a little kid. Oops. This was handmade by, I think, my great-grandmother, and I took it because I didn't want it to get ruined. But she was given it to, I think she got this in the 52 or something. And her name is Mary Barboza. So there's something, here's a little taste for all you freaks out there. Okay. Hold on 1 second. It's getting to be a mess in here. I'm stepping on packs. So that's it. I hope you guys, I mean, I can chill if you guys want to hang hideous legs. I will, these legs would crush your throat, Chet, if you ever got near them. I have no more cards to open up. I do not know any Toby Keith. I do not know any Theory of a Dead Man. So, Brendan, if you're still here, don't bother. Back in Black. Everyone, people really like that song. Uh, 38 Special, the only thing I don't know. Will I get a copyright strike if I play Led Zeppelin? I don't really know a lot of Led Zeppelin. Mary had a There you go. There's a little land for you. There's the Stevie Ray Vaughan, Mary Had a Little Lamb. I can't. Something like that. I don't know any Rammstein. Rammstein. What? Play that song they play in Race. I've never seen Race for Your Life, Charlie Brown. David Gilmour. You know. I have a better idea. Since I don't know a lot of other people's songs, why don't you give me a baseball player, an athlete's name, and I will try to make a riff or a lick or something that sounds like them, or what their walk-up music would be. Well, Mo Vaughn's hard. I did Mo Vaughn last night or the other night, and I didn't feel good about it, so I'm gonna wait on the Mo Vaughn one because that's got to be a special one. Play a song I wrote. John Wathen. What was John Wathen's? Somebody look up, tell me what his batting average was. His career batting average. Mo Vaughn needs scuba. That's Mo Vaughn's walk-up music on. That's what I played the other night for it. I don't know if it fits or not, but it needed to be thick. It needed. Can you help me about it? I don't know. Donald Wamdahl, what's up, buddy? How are you? I really like your Topps History series, and I'd like to get that book at some point too. Tony Gwynn 338. Let me see. 338 career hitter. Ridiculous. Parker card breaks. Thanks for coming in. So 338. Let's see. All right. John Wathen was a 262. 262 Oh yeah. F sharp. We got a. So he's goofy, right? Like John Wathen. Was he a good player? I know I'm trying to think like meanly magnetic. So I figured the second fret, the sixth fret, and the second fret. We'll try to stay in that range. That's my John Wathen melody around the 262. Tony Gwynn was a serious hitter. The dude was legit. Wathen was a speedy catcher. All-time record for stolen bases among really. So it should have been a little faster. $105. 105, 105, 105. I got a call tonight. Mom is coming tomorrow. Kill me. That's a terrible thing to say. But I'll happily kill you if you want. I know your mother, Jonathan. You just didn't know that. All right, so Johnny Bench, how would you describe his, like, he's just very well-rounded. Gotta be nice to the folks, fellas, yeah. I'm with you, chat. Also, like, jokes about hating people and killing, getting murdered, so. I appreciate your statement and Jonathan's statement. Too many guys know you're my mother. Oof. Johnny Bench, he was a great hitter. He was a great catcher. And he had 267. So you could go either F sharp, A sharp, B, or we could go B, D sharp, E. All right, there's an idea. I wish I had a looper so I could do. I'll have that as the Johnny Bench rhythm. All right. So that would be 267 to B, D sharp, E. We go E, 2, C, G sharp. Hold on. I don't know. Ricky Henderson. Donald, how's life? 2 strings, SOS. SOS? I don't know what that is. I'm not familiar with it. Same. Makes me want ice cream cone. I'm trying to remember the Ice Entertainer. So Ricky Henderson, what was his total career stolen bases? He was a career by 279, but we remember we're talking stolen bases because that's what he's remembered for. He was fast, right? Yeah, it was just the add these chords. So if you add this, you add 9. They're also a really nice sound arpeggio. All right, 1,406 stolen bases. So we could go F, G sharp, E, A sharp. So we're getting we're getting something. So 1406, right? So this is what 1406 assigned to these sounds like. Pretty evil. Let's see it. 146. I don't know. Caught stealing. How many times? 335. That's being caught stealing sucks, right? So we go 3, 3. That's pretty good. We go. It's a 3, 3, 5. It's a 1. It's a 5, 1, 2 progression versus or you can do a 2, 5, 1 progression, which is like jazz is a 2, 5, 1. It's not like this. But we could go. Or and thanks for hanging out. I hope like your cards. Yeah, and I'll send them out to you soon. I have so much stuff going up tomorrow with people, so it'll probably be next week. But getting caught stolen is also, like I said, kind of crappy. So you could make it more somber. So you go instead we go 5, you get the D minor. Now that progression, if any, does this sound like anything to anybody? A very popular song in the 90s. I'd be disappointed saying making fun of Chloe Mary talked to himself before games. Well, I mean, I do that before I live stream. 5-5 good, 17 entrants to the Wheel of Elimination. Still time to bid on it. Everybody should be, I think everybody in here is subscribed to Donald Baumdubber. If you're not, you should be. Viewers are dropping like flies. They do not like my Ricky Henderson music. I'm kind of bummed, Chet, that you don't know what this is. What time is it, by the way? I don't have a clock near me. NW. No, I don't even know the NW. I didn't watch WCW. It's 150. Okay, cool. I didn't watch WCW. Play what again? This? Hold on. This is a very popular progression in the 90s. For a very popular song. I mean, take care, Donald. Have a great night. Thank you for coming in. And look, dude, I'm in Massachusetts. We didn't watch a lot of WCW here. None of my friends, we all watch WWF, WWE. Austin, drive safe. Thank you for hanging out for so long. I like DCW. I liked, to be completely honest, I was not watching a lot of wrestling then. I kind of died off after the new generation. And wrestling was a bit too trashy for me in the 90s. Now I wish it was more trashy. I did like the ladies then. I like the ladies now too. I like Alexa Bliss. I'd like to marry her. Have a family. Yeah, I would watch ECW late night, Saturday nights at my father's after Saturday Night Live. I think it was Saturday nights. And they had the best commercials. It wouldn't like Saturday Night Live, then I'd watch Louis Anderson's like comedy show, and then I'd watch ECW, and then I would watch the infomercials for like Girls Gone Wild and stuff. Yeah, they definitely do. I keep up with what's going on, but I don't watch the product anymore. I don't even like call it. It's kind of weird calling it product. Battle Dome. Was that like, what was Battle Dome? That sounds really familiar. I feel like I imagine people coming out and like, they were like wrestlers, right? I would kill to have. I know they did another version of American Gladiators, but I would love to see and host them. Listen, brother. Queensryche? I don't. That was an extreme version of American. Okay, well, Jay, were they like wrestler characters though? Like phony? Yeah, I remember that show. Very little bit of it, but I do. This is my soundtrack to a 1957 B sci-fi movie for Jay. Maybe are you that means yes, you did. Speaking of Judas Priest, I've mentioned it. Yeah, that stuff was pretty cool. Dallas. Uh, Wrestling now is way too generic. I mentioned it in here, but that movie Dream Deceivers, Collectorholic. Have you seen that? Some. It's called Dream Deceivers. It's a documentary about Judas Priest, about the kids who shot themselves, and then they sued the family. You should check it out. It's on Vimeo, I believe, or Daily Motion. Well, how about this? Is anybody? I'm sure Jay's seen it. Rockstar, I did see that. Yep, with what's his name? Dirk Diggler, I believe. Mark Wahlberg. The movie, the Paradise Lost movie, so West Memphis 3. So imagine that, like what that movie was, but in and kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Like, how would you describe that movie, The Paradise Lost? Hopeless. and very Midwestern, right? It's kind of like had a almost gummo-ish feel to it. I don't know, Steely Dan. Not a Steely Dan fan. My brother friggin' loves Steely Dan. And I tried, just never got into them. So here's the thing, Jay, with Paradise Lost. There are quite a few forums about like internet sleuth forum. I think there's a big one, Web Sleuth, it's called, where people gather and they try to solve crimes and stuff, and they don't. But there are forums similar to those that deal exclusively with the West Memphis Three. And years ago, when I got really into that movie and like the story, that movie really showed a little piece of it. Like, for instance, Damien Echols, the guy, was not a good guy. Like, he was not up for trial for being a goth. He did bad stuff. Like, there's enough information out there where there's doubt about their innocence. I'm not saying they're innocent or guilty, but if you look into it more, there's a lot more to that than the movies show and then what's been shown. Same thing, kind of like what happened with that Making a Murderer documentary on Netflix. Like, that dude's a sick. I don't know. He's a piece of crap, a real garbage human, and did terrible things. And you know, these documentaries only show a little bit. So if you're ever interested in that the West Memphis Three, there's more to that story than the movies show. It became a cause for celebrities and stuff and musicians. With that said, they probably are innocent. No Shinedown. I don't know. I've heard a couple Shinedown songs. Well, like I said, they probably are innocent. They probably didn't commit it, but I don't think that Damien Echols was on trial for being a gothy dude. Like, that is kind of, I don't know. That's how they presented it, just being an outsider. But I don't know. I think it's time to close up shop because I think I need to eat, and I think I need to grab Host, or maybe have my girlfriend grab Host. I don't know. Grab Host and honk and eat some taco meat. It's been almost 3 hours, so that was really fun. I had a blast hanging out with you guys. I'm going to try to, I said in the last one, I'm going to try to continue to do these budget breaks where to get a bunch more, and you know, the cost will be just whatever I pay for divided by 4, however many spots, and plus shipping. And I want them to be true budget breaks, like cheap like me. So I'm going to do a video tomorrow or Sunday with the instructions on how to get the mantle next week, how to win it, possibly win it. And I think I'm going to do the free break Sunday. I think it's been a week. And Chet, thank you for hanging out. It's nice to see you in here. I wish NAGA 357 Magnum avoids me like the plague. Turn the beat around. Chad, you like that song? Dude, Jay Maga does not come into my streams. He commented on a videotape, which is the first time I think he's done that, which I think he hates me. He just doesn't like me. That's okay. Dragon Fan Tim was in here for like 2 seconds, but he doesn't hang out. I mean, he might be in here lurking. Yeah, I think he lurks. I don't think he just talks. He just kind of chills out and does his thing. But it's nice. Chet is finally hanging out for a period of time. And yeah, that's it. So remember, I had 2 trolls show up that were rude. I haven't had any in here yet, which is fine. I'm glad I don't. I've had, like I said, very few comments. One was in regards to me reading the names of players during the break, and he wasn't even like really rude or anything. But most people come around, at least on my channel so far, have been pretty likable and nice to me and enjoyable and interesting. You know, I don't know how bigger channels deal with it. Dallas, I want to do Kahoot so friggin' bad. I love trivia. My mother got me addicted to trivia as a kid. I have a brain full of friggin' useless, absolute garbage knowledge that I wish I could give away, like I can give away cards. But I would do Kahoot if it wasn't so. I know if I do Kahoot, people are gonna, yeah, Dallas, I love Jeopardy. I love Jeopardy. I would love to be on Jeopardy. It's always been a dream of mine. I took the online test to get on the show. Trivial Pursuit. I love Trivial Pursuit, though I think it's. I have issues with the consistency of the quality and consistency of their questions. They're like either very, they're like here, upper like 0 to 100. Well, the players on Jeopardy tend to be. I don't like that dude, Arthur Chu. You remember him? One was pulling the racial stuff. The other was saying rude comments that may ignoring them, but would answer questions too quick. I hope you banned him. They were mad because you answered questions too quick. I think that the players on Jeopardy are going to be kind of different, right? Like, they're probably not your average guy or girl. And the really good ones tend to be, you know, exceptionally weird. Arthur Chu, though, is a real dirtbag. I've seen some stuff with him. I've read about him a bit, and he's a great player. And his, like, I appreciate the way he played more than other people did. The speediness of his, you know, essentially trying to move the game so quick that it flusters everybody, and bouncing around, I think, is fine. I mean, it's there to do that, to go from, I can't remember what it's called when you're going from question to question. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But he was a scumbag. Anyways, Austin guy from New York, the bartender was my fave. What was his name? Was that the last guy that was on there? No, because he was real weird. Do you guys know how, like, when you see, so let's say you're watching Jeopardy and you watch it over a 3-week period and you see some dude or girl on there for like over that 3-week period. That film, they actually like film that all within the day sometimes. They change suits, they change clothing between episodes, and they film a bunch every day. Austin something. I vaguely remember him being like, was he like a normal guy? Not too weird. Yeah, I do remember him. I didn't watch much with the last guy that was going crazy. I don't know why. It's probably just too busy. I would like to do cards like similar to Jabs, but not Kahoot. I don't like. I think Kahoot is the good thing about Kahoot is that it's timed. Like I can't say, well, tell me this, and then somebody quickly goes to Google and gets the answer, picks up a lot of the info. What do you mean by that? Picks up the info. But if I could do it different, like if there's something that isn't as tainted as Kahoot, where I could use it to give away cards, I would love to do it. I'm sure there is something. Yeah, BITG does it. He does it like, he doesn't do it much though, right? But he's doing the Wheel of Death now, where you will get the process of elimination. Classic Concentration. You know Alex Trebek does that. He's a goner. It sucks, but he's gonna pass away. Stage 4 pancreatic cancer is that's it, and unfortunately. Oh yeah, I'm sure he knows. It's amazing to me as someone who my biggest problem with this type of stuff is pronunciation. I've just never been good at it. Spelling and pronunciation. I'm good at other things, but I also, when I get nervous, I start having trouble pronouncing words even more. So if I see something and I can't pronounce it, and I get nervous, and then it makes it doubly worse. But he just never misses a beat. He knows. He never stumbles on his words. It's crazy. But like I said, pancreatic cancer is one of those, from what I've read about it, you don't really know you have it until you're dead, essentially, or it's stage 4. Like Bushwick Bill from the Ghetto Boys just died of it. I always liked the Ghetto Boys. And he's like, I was fine. They went, and then it was there, and he's dead like a month later or 2 months later, whatever it was. Oh. Supermarket Sweep? I hope so. Why would you want? Doesn't Guy Fieri have a show like that? There was another one that was like, what was another show that was similar to Supermarket Sweep, where I believe there was a house behind the people, like a fake house, obviously a set. And I feel like it was played with couples. Shop Till You Drop, that's it. I used to love, I think they were back to back, Shop Till You Drop and Supermarket Sweep. Collectorholic, did you leave? You still here? Before I go, I wanted to talk to you real briefly about something if you're still in the chat. Taco Meat, buy one of my shirts. You're a comic player. Like me. Like Dallas. Dallas bought one. We're gonna give them one free eventually, but all right, well, I'm gonna close up shop. It's like real late, and this is 3 hours. This is the longest stream I think I've ever done. And it might have. I just remember watching those shows. But I gotta eat. I gotta catch up and watch some other people's videos and just kind of Big Johnson t-shirts. What the hell is that, man? I don't know what that is. Long stream. Go eat now. Thank you all for hanging out. Dallas, Jay, Taco Meat, whoever's left in here, I can still meet. So thank you guys all for hanging out, and I hope you guys had fun. I really did.